So first, that is the same thing when we're doing the AON. We are doing the, what do we call? Sequence, right? Sequence number. So we do have the sequence number over here. That means we are starting with either 0 or 1. It's up to you, right? So we do project start up, and then this one will be 0 plus 1, we get a 1. And the A is 1, we plus 1, we get a 2. And the B is 2 plus 1, we get a 3. So G and H, we don't know. We skip it and we go to the P. So here E, and the E we getting is 0 plus 1, we get a 1. And this one we getting 1 plus 1, we getting 2. C and F, we know C is here. C is 3. And the F here is 2. So we're using the maximum from them plus 1, we're getting 4. Right? And then the last one, order the concrete, we're getting from 0 plus 1, we're getting 1. Right? So we come back to this D here because we already figured out this G is here. G is 4. And H is 1, so we're using the maximum 4 or 1 plus 1, we get a 5. Agree with this sequence number with me? Thank you. Now we're getting all those sequence number. We're going to clean this stuff, and we're going to putting all those things in a sequence. And we found 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? So we have 5. We have 5 is the maximum. So to make sure we can do that correctly, so first what we're doing is try to get in your AON, right? So you don't need to do the AON. I'm doing the AON here, trying to make you understand it, and then we convert the AON to the AOA. AON is activity on node. AOA is activity on arrow, right? So we are talking about the arrow. So right now it's arrow diagram. So that is AOA. So, but we started with AON to make it more clear because you already learned AON couple of weeks or almost starting from the beginning to here is almost 2 months, right? So yeah, let's start with AON. So we are putting those things in the column. So we have P in the column 0. So we have A is column 1, and we have E is column 1, and we have H in the column 1, right? And then we see the column 2. Column 2 we have is B and F, right? And the column 3 we have C. And the column 4 we have G, 4. And the column 5 we have D. Is that clear? Am I all right? Okay, so in that one is quite easy. So we just give them a box. Or give each of them a box. Why this come with a, give each a box. Right, and then we connect them. So connect them is referred to the proceedings or the IPAs, right? So we needed to using the information comes from there. So quite easy. A is derived come from P, and B is come from A, and the G and H is come from D. Right, so and then we have P is going to E, and definitely P is going to H as well. And we have the E is going to F, and H is never going to F. C and F is going to G. And that is the connection. So that's no challenge, right? So everybody in this class, there's no challenge to get this activity on node diagram, right? So because in your exam, you will have this table again, and you are going to create this AON diagram first, and then you will perform your CPM calculation. So if you cannot get this AON diagram correctly, then your CPM calculation will be wrong. So that means you will be fail in this class. Does that make sense? So please pay 100% attention here. You can get in this one correctly. Okay? So if you cannot these two ways, so go back to review the lecture notes with the recording. Second, talk to your classmates and make sure they can help you. Third, if no one can help you in this classroom, talk to me. Okay? So I'll help you to getting you through this one. All right. So now we have the AON here. So next step we are doing is getting an AOA, right? We are trying to do the AOA. So now I'm going to move this one down, and I will using the space here to do my AOA. So moving this one down here. All right. So ignore it. So now we are doing the AOA activity on the arrow, right? So that is the same way we still put in those things based on its sequence number in the column, right? We have P, A, E, H. We have B, F, C, G, and D. Is that correct? Based on the sequence number. So now we're starting to using two nodes with an arrow, okay? Two nodes with an arrow to present the activities. So this is activities on arrow. So this is arrow, and this is activity, right? So come to here. So we have AEH is after P. This is one-to-many relations, right? So we have this similar to this one to mating on one or one on mating, right? So we have similar as this one. So can we just put in those here? So that is easy. So we definitely can use this example here. We putting that, putting that, and putting that. Does that make sense? Okay. So next we have the B here. So B is the only one after A. So definitely we can do this. We can get in a B here. And the F is the only one. Refer to here. F is the only one after E, right? We can do this. Okay. So C is only one after B, and definitely we can do this, right? And the G is the one after C. Okay, we need to do this. And I think the D is the one after G as well. So we can run it for this. There's no issue here. The connection, the relation is still good. So the question here is, F is connect to which one? So F we're looking for here. F, the previous one is E, and which one is connect with F is G, right? C and F is going to G. So where's the C? C is here. So C is here. So C to G, that is correct. And the F is going to G, right? So what we can do? So we already given an ending point at F. We already give an ending point at F. Do you think we can remove that one? I mean this one. Can we remove this one? I'm using the red over here. Can I remove it? And putting a arrow directly to G here. Can we do this? Let me remove it. Can we do this? E does not go to G. No, the E is broken by F. Doesn't matter. Okay, your question? The circle is the node. The node is mean event. Event is starting or ending. Okay, so you have the P has 2 cycles. The left one is the starting point and the right one is the ending point. Okay, all right. So we remove that one. We connect the F directly to G. So that is correct. Because when we later you will check whether the two node has a different unique combine of I and J, it will have the different numbers, right? And you're not going to create anything new activity. You just connect them. That is F. F is in the table, right? Any question here? F is on. It doesn't matter because the D is after G. So F should be showing the F go to the D is showing the G. So there's no issue with this. So there is not creating any new connections. The F is go to G and ending by G. Okay, if the D is here, if the D is here, if that is the D, yes, you're creating the connection, F go to D. But D is after F, so it's fine. Sorry, D is after G, so it's fine. Okay. So so next one, what we do is H. So the H is connected to which one? H is connected to D, right? So what can we do? So do we need a dummy here to connect to D? If we do not need a dummy, what do we do? You remove the cycle and put it in directly to there, right? So yes, correct. So we remove this cycle and put this one directly to here. All good? So that will be the solutions for this one looks like. So question? You don't need to take in the picture for this one. Everything notes will be uploaded to the Blackboard with the video recording. So the only thing you need to do in this class is do the practice with me and take the notes. Okay, I give you enough time. So I will put in the number now. I'm not finished yet, but the relation is over here. Question? Somehow is correct. Yes. So you will make sure you're not using, you're not creating activity which is not showing in the table. You are not overuse your dummies, right? So that is correct. Because that is only one activity. One activity only have 2 cycles. One is in the left, one in the right. Okay. So now we're going to numbering it. So numbering it, we're starting from 1 and 5. And since A, E, H is in the same column, so you can give this as 10. And this is less than 10 or over than 10. 11 is fine, right? And this one you're getting 15 because there's only one in this column, and then the other one you get 20 and the 25 and the 30. Does that make sense? So the numbers is for each column you're using 5, 1 to 5, 6 to 10, 11 to 15, 16 to 20, 21 to 25. Okay. So just make sure this one, this is I and this J, and this I is less than the J. For any combination for each of those groups should be different. So you have the P here is 1 to 5, and the A is 5 to 10. Yeah, and the E is 5 to 9, and the H is 5 to 25. And the B is 10 to 15, and the F is 9 to 20, C is 15 to 20, G is 20 to 25, and D is 25 to 30. So those are all the different combinations. 10 or 9 is wrong. So you need to be 9 to 10, not 10 to 9. Mm-hmm. Uh, E is 5 to 9. Yeah. Mhm. So you just make sure that this, so if you confusing, you can go back to these slides, the first slides over here. So for each of the nodes, you have the starting is I and ending is G. And this I is always less than this G, okay? I is always less than this G. And make sure you, every combination for your different activities showing the different numbers. You can share the same starting one, or you can share the same ending one, but you cannot share the same starting and ending. If you share the same starting and share the same ending one, that means you probably need to adapt because your two activities share the same one is incorrect. Any more questions? Yeah. So I guarantee this is the challenging thing. So which one you want to see? Okay. Yeah. This is E, not D. Yeah. So you can do this one either 9 or 11. So it doesn't matter. 9 or 11. Yeah. Or you want to 12, it's up to you. You want to 30, it's up to you. Just to make sure when we have this F here, so this F will be 11 to 20. This 11 is less than this 20. Okay? Just make sure you are kind of close to 1, 5, 10, 15, 20, something. Okay? Yeah. So we need to have a gap here. If you do that, is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that if you number it correctly, it's fine. But if you have some mistake, you want to revise it, you will see, oh no, I cannot add in some new activities here. So that is why we have a gap 5 here. Okay. All right. So any more question here? And I think that is exactly the same thing we did. So same one. So you will see it's the same thing because when we do that one, we're using another way, A, B, C in front, A, E, F, H up, right? So, and that is the diagram. So whatever, this one using 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, doesn't matter. And you can check each of them and make sure they make sense, okay? So if no question for that one, I would like you guys to do more practice for this one. So I think we did that one before, right? But we will try to do this one again. So kind of like give you 10 minutes, try to do 10 minutes challenge practice in class. And first you will get a sequence number. And what is it? And putting your sequence number in the column here and putting those, how many commas you have, right? So right now it's 2:01 and we're starting come back to checking with your, first you want to do the AON because it's easy and then you will do the AOA. So I give you 5 minutes for AON and 5 minutes for AOA. So we will check the result by 2:12. So you will get a number, sequence number from 0 to 5. You get the same with me? That's great. Keep doing the mistake. Yeah. So. So this will be your AON looks like. So you can move this one a little bit down to make sure it's more clear. So you should get the one with me here without any crossing, right? So you need a reorder here. This I had with the blue here to make sure you without any crossing over here, right? So you should get this one, same as me. Any difference to here, AON?
That's what I got too.
You got two? Awesome. So I get a 2 positive, you get one? You get this one?
Yeah.
Great. Anyone else? Hey, man. Well, I get a 3 here. It's my bad. Okay, so yeah, please after this class, take it seriously, go review the recordings, okay? And if you challenge asking those 3 students here, they may teaching better than me, right? So if they cannot fix you, please talk to me. So we have this AON here. Now we're going to creating the AOA, right? So let's do still the same way we're getting the sequence number. So we have 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're putting A, B, C, D, E, F, I, H, G, J, and the K. So it's always safe to do this. So because you always know A is the first starting one, and definitely it's always safe to do this, right? So, but the connection intermediately will be the challenging stuff. So first we do A, B, C, D is easy. So there's no challenge to any of those because this is submitting to one relation, right? And we do B and E, it's easy as well. And C and F. So C and F is easy. So how about the D and F? We have the relation between D and F. So can we use a straight line here and with the arrow like this way? Let me increasing here. Can we do this? No, why?
Because that's flow like that.
So if we're given a solid arrow here, that means this is an activity. So if that is not correct, that means we can we do this? Can we do this like this red here? Can we do this? So we can remove this one. Can we do this?
No.
Why?
Because there would equal the same.
There will be double the C, right? Okay, good. So that we need a dummy. Is that correct? So we need a dummy here. Let's remove this one. So this is your D, and then you have your dummy here. This is dummy 1. Okay, that makes sense? All right, so since we fixed this one, then we look at the next one is E to I, E to H. So E to I is easy. E to I. E to H is easy. And we have F to H and F to G. So F to H and F to G. So F to G is easy. So let me remove this. So that is easy. So how about F to H? How can we do the F to H relations? So we draw a dummy here. If we draw a dummy here, that means F is going to I as well. Is that correct? So if we draw a dummy here, that means F is going to I. So, but we do not have this F to I. So that means we need to H. Yeah. And we need creating a new, we need to creating a new here, right? And draw this dummy to here. So let me remove those. So it's a little bit massive over here. And let's see if we can fix it. So this is going to here. And this is H, we're going to creating a new here. So we draw a dummy from this F to H. This will be your dummy 2. Let me use in the red one. So if we do this, that means F to H is good. How about E to H? We don't have any incentive to represent the E to H. So we need to creating a second dummy here, right? So this is dummy 3 from E to H. Is everyone agree with me? You want it went through without using the dummy? So if we remove this one, we want this one through. If we went through, that means F is going to I. See that again?
Yeah.
Okay? Does that make sense? So we need a dummy here. We need this dummy here. Okay, so if we have the dummy here, then everything is correct right now, and we're doing the last one. H to G. H to G, sorry, H to G. So we can safely draw this one. There's no issue because J is after H. So how about the relation we have the I to K and the J to and the G to K, I to K and G to K. So can we extend this one to here and extend this one to here? And then we remove this cycle. Does that make sense? Yeah, I think there's no issue with this one. We can directly link this to here. So how many diamonds in this one?
3 dummies.
3 diamonds, right? And let's try to number them, right? I know the time is comes pump up, so we're going to finish this one real quick. So 1, 5, 10, and 9, 8. So zoom in here, you will see clearly. And then we have 15, 14, 16, 20, 25. And the last one is 30. And we will check A is 1 to 5, B is 5 to 10, C is 5 to 9, and the D is 5 to 8. Is all okay? And the dummy 1 is 8 to 9. Make sure you check dummy as well, okay? And the E is 10 to 15, F is 9 to 14, I is 15 to 25, dummy 3 is 15 to 16, and the dummy 2 is 14 to 16, and the G is 14 to 25, J is 20 to 25, and the K is 25 to 30. So these are all Unicode numbers. So then we get it. Does that make sense? So far so good?
So far, so good.
Thank you. Yeah. So Josh, any questions? You're good? Okay, so I'm not going to ask one by one, but if you have question, make sure you can do that, okay?
The dummy 1 was 8 to what? 8 to 9?
The dummy 1 is 8 to 9. Good. So I'm going to stop this recording.